Hello, everyone. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me. If you're here. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay. Hello, can you folks hear me? Nice. That's so great. Okay, let's wait a minute for people to drop in and then we'll get started. Let's fix that. That's gonna annoy me. That sound. Okay. Bye, Facebook. Okay. Yes, indeed. The Redwood Circle suggested that we take like 5 minutes for people to arrive. I think that's a great idea. So many people can be here. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining and welcome. Feel free to have a chat with each other in the live chat. And then soon we will officially get started. Hello, Sinaran. Hello, Collective Bargaining. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Lilith. Thank you so much for moderating again. Hello to the Redwood Circle. Hello to Crystals. Hello to RH. Hello, Jim. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. RH says, happy to be here, but really sad it's the last time. It's the last time this year. But next year, there will hopefully be another conference. So then we can redo this. And who knows what happens in the meantime this year. Welcome to Eve Nebula. So nice to see you, everyone. If you just dropped in right now, we're just taking a few minutes for people to drop in so we can really start together. There wasn't really a clear link and I was a little bit late. So let's just take a minute and have a chat with each other. I'm trying to get the link. Okay. So nice of you all to drop in. Hello to the anonymous hedgehog. Hello to the wind chime system. Hello to Amanda. Maybe I already said hello to you. If so, hello again. Welcome to the No, that was everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much for dropping in and being here with us. It's really great. Thank you, Crystals, for the backdrop thing. No green screens today. Hello, Library of Lily. Welcome. So glad to see you here. If you're here and you're waiting, please invite a friend or like a plural ally or anyone who you think that should be here. Invite them. It would be great to have more people here. I'm just sharing the link on Twitter. For a second, and then we'll get started. Okay. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Exciting. Okay. Are you all ready for the official closing remarks? Awesome. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the closing remarks of the Plural Positivity World Conference 2020. Congratulations on reaching the closing remarks of what has been an epic week. I'm Bailey, and we are the Stronghold System. We are the creators of Power to the Plurals, an empowerment and resource website. And we are the founders of the Plural Association nonprofit for people with dissociative identity disorder and all other forms of plurality. We are also the co-organizers of the Plural Acceptance Week, including Plural Pride Day, and yes, this conference. It is an absolute pleasure to address all of you today, July 19th, 2020, and onward, wherever you may be watching or rewatching this. Today is a huge day. It's the last day of Plural Acceptance Week, a week dedicated to asking attention and spreading awareness around all forms of plurality while addressing our community's need for inclusion, equity, and acceptance. It has seen many wonderful posts across social media platforms with the hashtag Plural Acceptance Week from plurals and even singlets, all of which are much appreciated. Please mark your calendars for the third week of July 2021. Today is also the day after the second annual Plural Pride Day. We had so much fun, and we were very moved looking at all your hashtag Plural Pride posts from the last few days. And also hashtag Plural Pride Day. Being able to celebrate Pride together as a system and as a community is a huge deal. It is so important to model this, and we were honored to have that chance in the celebration live stream on the Power to the Plurals YouTube channel with so many other systems. Thank you. As pluralevents.org states, Plural Pride Day is the third Saturday in July, which means Plural Pride Day 2021 is on July 17th next year. Imagine all the growth that our communities and our systems, each of your systems, will go through over the next year. and what we can look forward to at the third annual Plural Pride Day on July 17, 2021. And last but not least, today is the final day of the second annual Plural Positivity World Conference. And this is the final session for this year. Wow, it's bittersweet. We and so many systems have worked so hard to bring this to you, and here we are. We want to emphasize self-care always, and especially in this post-conference transition. This context is powerful and can often provoke new thoughts, connections, and revelations that reasonably take a lot of energy and time. That is valid, and your own journeys of taking in and metabolizing all of this are all worthwhile at whatever pace they follow. Thank you for each and every participant in each and every participating system for all of your contributions and thoughts. There might have been strong feelings associated with this time. If you've been watching many sessions and participating live in the live chat and in constant side conversations, then you may be wondering what returning to pre-conference life will be like. But this is not pre-conference life, but post-conference life. You all have been on a journey that will hopefully have shifted things for the better, even in small and subtle ways. And the conference is over in some ways and continues in others. We'll be honest, with 18 sessions this week, we ourselves haven't caught every moment, but that's okay. As marginalized people often fighting for survival, we have to take care of ourselves and engage community at the rate that makes sense. So whether you have attended every session or this right now is your very first moment with us, part of the power of the accessibility of this conference is that you can go back and watch all of the sessions anytime. On the note of accessibility, we also want to profoundly thank all of our captioning volunteers again. If any attendees have feedback on accessibility or anything else, feel free to contact us via the pluralevents.org website, where there is a contact form, and maybe a survey will be released later. So like most conferences will say, come back next year. But in addition, please rewatch and share your favorite sessions all year long. Check out the 2019 Plural Positivity World Conference as well. You can view those sessions on our channel now, and they were also added to our sites, pluralevents.org. We want to give a huge thank you to the sorority, our keynote speaker for the Plural Positivity World Conference 2020. We also want to say thank you so very much to all our other presenters who, amid COVID, found a way to record and present the amazing information that was conveyed to us all in this year's conference. We also want to thank our sponsors. These folks have given outstanding support and our financial contributions to make the conference a success. Eclectic Tech LLC, including Liberated Life Coaching, and the monetary sponsor of kinhost.org, with owner, admin, and adventurer, Rev. Chris Itterman, aka The Chris's. Thank you so much. The Plural Association nonprofit for dissociative identity disorder and all other forms of plurality, and their empowering resource website, Power to the Plurals, including Alternation on Facebook and their Power to the Plural YouTube channel. Thank you to the Redwood Circle for providing communication and marketing support and their other unending support during and for the Plural Positivity World Conference. We are also grateful for the support in the memory of Rhonda Bonkoman. We also want to thank the many volunteers of the Plural Association nonprofit who moderated the live chats and captioned many of the sessions for this conference. We also thank all other systems who helped us caption, edit videos, made graphics, jumped into unexpected live streams, and helped out in other amazing ways. Without all of them, and maybe you if you're watching, this conference wouldn't have been a reality. And we are so grateful for all the support and hard work that Plural Events and the Plural Positivity World Conference have received. Of course, we also give thanks to you, our dear, dear audience. We hope this conference was beneficial to you and your system, and that you and your system learned new things. that you enjoy this community time both inside and outside, and that you will continue to enjoy this. Keep an eye out for the pluralevents.org website for next year's call for presenters. Any Plural who has a specific topic or Plural-related passion that you want to share or educate about is welcome to sign up. This conference is grassroots community organized, and we are grateful to all who participated a little bit or a lot to make this the success that it has been. Lastly, we want to say to our presenters who could not make it this year that we are grateful that you have signed up for your interest and your efforts. It's okay. We hope you enjoyed this conference in other ways, and we hope you will sign up again for next year. It was such a fantastic week. We are so grateful that we got to spend it with so many of you in the various live chats that we had this year. Last year, we did a very full weekend. This year, we did a very full week. And both were really interesting and educational on a personal level, and also with all the videos that we all learned so much from. So thank you so much. If there are any questions, you can put them in the chat, and then both me and the moderators will try to answer them for you. I'm just reading the chat if you're wondering what I'm doing. Thank you all so much for your comments. I didn't read them when I was reading the closing remarks, but I'm sure I will scroll back later and read them. What were your favorite parts of the conference, or what was your favorite session? Or maybe you want to answer both in the chat. That would be great. Also, can you like this video? Like, can you give it a thumbs up? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you click the bell, you will get notifications once we upload a new video, which will probably be for the next conference. So it's a great way to like get a notification next year to know that it's starting again. Also, thank you so much to the, let's check it. Yeah, thank you so much to the over 200 new subscribers in the past week. That is very exciting. And we are very grateful to have so many new folks of you here this week. Fantastic. And Giselle says, hard to pick a favorite. We loved the one about making comics, the Spoons one, Plural History. I mean, basically all of them, actually. Umbra says, I wish we could have been more active through it all, but I'm glad we were able to participate, even if just a little. It was amazing, and we will rewatch it again like we did with the other ones. House of Chimera says, this conference was amazing to meet more plurals, get linked to other people's online content, and more. Lilith says, oh, how could we forget? Plural history was so good. Little Dandelion says, said this before, but really appreciated taking part in this. Introduced us to more of the community and the resources, plus is very helpful, very useful. Z System says, favorite sessions, coming out, and history of plurality. The Wind Chime System says we also like the live streams with other systems. Crystal says, love the ones that are specific to helping plurals. You don't get that in other places. Thank you so much, everyone, for your great feedback and your comments, and for participating. Avi says, just popping in for a second, but wanted to say thank you and for the conference. And we really liked Sky Squad's presentation. Thank you so much. So glad you can make it here for a couple of minutes. Lunasis Collective says, we loved all the presentations, but still so impressed with um, LB's history presentation and the sorority's keynote presentation. The Eve Nebula says, with every session, we all felt less and less alone. That's really nice. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing about this. Crystal says, so nice to have a plural normative space. Yes, for sure. So I saw in another chat earlier in the week, someone said, in this space, we assume you're plural. And like, that's the norm. So if you're not, if you're singular, you have to explain yourself. I really like that. And it was the truth. The wind chime system says, we really like how we were encouraged to use art in our own growth. That's awesome. House of Chimera says every presentation was amazing and so important. The more content and viewpoints in the community, the better. We are many voices, and the more voices there are out there, the more we can grow and be proud. Yeah, fully agree on this. I really love that about this conference, that it's, that anyone can sign up, anyone plural can sign up to share about their passion or something they think the rest of the community should know about. And I think the results so far are absolutely mind-blowing and fantastic last year and this year. If you have not watched last year, I highly recommend you go back. We had way too many sessions last year. Some sessions, there were like 4 at the same time. You had to pick which one you wanted to go to. You couldn't like follow all of them. So this year, it was nice that we had live chats in every session and we didn't like have to pick. Maybe we still had to pick because we didn't want to do them all at the same day. But like we didn't have to miss anything if we had like the 24 hours in a day. Not 24, but you get me. I really like that. Library of Lily says, we really liked how accessible the conference was with participation as well as accessing the sessions and captions and stuff. Yeah, so grateful we got all the captions done again. It was a lot of work for the people who worked on that. So thank you all so much. R8 says, I'm really inspired by this conference, especially concerning plural activism, which isn't even a thing in my country. The Christus says, we are putting the sessions for 2019 in the sessions tab on the pluralevents.org website. And the link is in the video live chat, but it will later also be posted in the video description. So another question we have for you is, what would you all like to see over the course of the year? We're doing a reverse Q&A today. I'm asking you all questions. And Giselle says, the live streams are really cool. Love the one with the all Nicks and YX, Alexandrites, and Redwoods. Yes, that was so great for Plural Pride Day. That was so much fun. Library of Lily says, I think reverse Q&A is called an informal survey. I think so. Little Dandelion says, maybe a few more community get-togethers throughout the year. We really enjoy those, even though we can be a bit shy at times. Lilith says, over the course of the year, we just want to continue being helpful within the community and bonding. Yeah, that would be great. What are your hopes for your systems and communities' growth over the next year? New people are discovering their plural every day. It's very exciting. And by doing these kind of conferences, people have access to information where they can start this exploration of self-discovery into plurality. I need a drink. Can I mute this? No, but I can mute. Awesome. Thank you all so much for answering the questions. What would you love to see at the Plural Positivity World Conference 2020? Library of Lily says, for our system, our main goals are to learn how to coordinate well for our projects and be able to be active on social media as ourselves. Even if we're not directly out by saying we are a system. Yeah, that makes sense. We use accounts for plural purposes. And then we only add safe people on there and community members. Lunasis Collective says, we want to get back into writing and art and make it more plural focused. That's awesome. That is very exciting. RH says, I hope for more connection to other plurals through the year. Tried to get in touch with some in the past year, but it never worked out. We hope so too for you and the community. And Giselle says, regarding growth, finding more ways to take care of ourselves and appreciate each other internally, this conference has been a great reminder for us. Awesome. Anonymous Hedgehog says, we hope to grow together and work on communication in terms of actually knowing each other. House of Chimera says, we also love to meet more plurals offline. Imagine a whole offline convention for plurals. That would be wild. Library of Lily says, oh, that is not, I don't know what that is about. Sorry. Something technical, I think. Redwood Circle is asking, what would you all like to see at the Plural Positivity World Conference 2021? And Giselle says, next year we intend to present something to be determined later again, plus a few ideas. Headspace panel, plural art gallery. Awesome. I love those ideas. Chris has shared some links in the chat, and we will also put those in the descriptions down below later. Lunastis says, We'd like to see a safe Plural Positivity World Conference chat room or something so we can continue talking once live chats end. Little Dandelion says, not sure what we want to see next year. Love the diversity in content this year. Awesome. House of Chimera says, for ourselves, we want to be more active in the plural community, being more out of being plural in more spaces offline, working more on our series of personal essays on our plurality for our website. Awesome, very exciting. Collective Bargaining says, how to help with outdoor children. That's a great topic. Crystal says, we'll see how it goes. Maybe present on coming out to a whole mental health clinic. That would be epic. And working to change the culture. Great. Lilith says, next year, we would love a parenting panel. Yeah, that would be epic. That would be great. Yeah, we have a session, says the Chris's, but we don't have a panel session on it. I lost the chat. RH says, I think a great idea for next year might be a talk for teen system members on how to be dealing with living an adult life. That's a great topic. Crystal says, and have some of the co-workers on the panel about what it was like for them. Oh, that would be great. The Redwood Circle says, throughout the year, we would like to see monthly or quarterly sessions, development, and speaker coaching. Lunasis Collective says, we also like to see a panel on fictives and non-human system members. House of Chimera says, being trans and being plural seems a common overlap. Maybe ideas and challenges for systems, pros and cons for those who have or want to transition. Good topics. Library of Lily says, more panels sounds fun to get different perspectives. And Little Dandelion says, also, yes, fictive and non-human members panel sounds interesting. Crystal says, a panel on less frequent fronters. That's also interesting. House of Chimeras says, trans other king panel or giving ideas on handling gender dysphoria in little ways. Z System says, definitely want more panels, but we liked having them spread out. Made it easier to keep up without getting exhausted. So was the week the right length? Do you want it longer or shorter? Maybe more sessions in a day or fewer? What was y'all's experience and preference? Hope System says, we really liked the conference and we will watch all the videos again. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Crystal says, a week is good. RH says, I don't know why, but plural groups never accept me. We might seem creepy or something. Also tried with Facebook groups. So I can answer for other groups. I don't know if you've signed up to Alternation, but we don't accept brand new accounts just to make sure it's like not a troll unless they like give a good explanation. And on Facebook, you also have to answer the group questions. So, like, why do you want to join? What's your legal body age is one of our questions, because we don't accept minors into our group. And you have to accept the group questions, that kind of thing. So if you don't answer those questions, then we cannot let you into the group. But feel free to try again to sign up again. Library with Lily says a week is good. And Giselle says like the week. With like, did you think there were enough sessions in a day or too much if we do a week? Little Dandelion says the pace for this year was manageable. 2 to 3 panels a day seemed doable for us. Nice. Crystal says any longer hard to carve out the time. Yeah, for sure. R8 says I love the times as they were. Every talk was possible to join live from Europe. Yes, I agree. I'm from the Netherlands myself, so that was really nice. The Redwood Circle says, oh yeah, rewatch party with side chat Zooms later in the year would be good, or like rewatch club where we do 1 to 2 talks a month. Awesome. Lunasis Collective says this week seemed so good. 2 to 3 sessions a day are also good to us. House of Chimera says having them spread out across various times in a week gave chances for people to attend the premiere. Perhaps if chatting outside of the premieres is wanted, there are other options. Crystal says, I think there could be more sessions, but any more this year would be hard. Library of Lily says, I wouldn't mind 1 or 2 more sessions, but not at the expense of accessibility. I was trying to catch up on the chat. I lost track, I guess. The Redwood Circle says live captioning of the live sessions would be great. Yes, would be great, but we all know that's not very easy or cheap. It's certainly expensive, yes, to do live captioning. Would be fantastic if one day we had it, but for now. Do you have any questions that you want to ask in the chat? If so, feel free to do so now. Sky Squad is asking what our favorite part of this year's conference was. That depends on who you ask. In our system, we really enjoyed the keynote session. That was really like the way it was laid out was like so clear for us, and it's so nice that we now have this resource that we can share with everyone forever. We also really enjoyed the live stream we did yesterday for Plural Pride Day. House of Chimeras is asking, what is something the creators of this conference wished they could have done but couldn't? Thank you so much, Anonymous Hedgehog, for being here with us this week and today. We had so much fun engaging with you and everyone else in the live chat. Thank you, Z System, for joining us here. Crystal says, I wish the creators could have been paid for their time. Yes, we definitely hope to be able to provide that one day. That would be fantastic and how it should be. Crystal says, I don't think people realize that you all volunteer this time and all the work for free. Yeah, everyone on the team does. And we're very grateful for it that we can do it together. Sharing the workload a little bit. Okay, folks, I don't see any more questions, and I'm quite tired myself after this fantastic week. So, thank you so much for tuning in to this live stream, to the closing remarks of the Plural Positivity World Conference 2020. You can find all information on pluralevents.org. You can also re-watch the sessions back there from last year and this year. It's nicely linked by the Chris's. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to all our presenters, our sponsors, and to everyone in our audience watching all the videos and participating in the live chats. It has been absolutely fantastic again, and thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.